Good morning, good people, good morning. Where we at here? And then there was light. Okay, so good morning. Here we are on Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025, 8 days away from the most important day in my life. Day in my life or day of my life? It's the most important day of my life. Right. My birthday. Or the day before the world changed. Oh no, not this again. Okay, so here we are, day 2 of week 4 of our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. Way back here, week 4, day 2. So this week is called leadership, but it's really about power. Power meaning getting other people to do what you want. Power being value neutral, meaning manipulate people. It just means getting other people to do what you want. It's like a hammer or money. Money in itself is not good nor bad. It's what you do with it that's good or bad. So our memo of today is bring goodwill with you. What? Yeah, bring goodwill with you. Bring goodwill with you. Don't bring animosity. Don't bring suspicion. Don't bring anything negative. Bring goodwill. Why? Because life is too short and we're told we don't need to worry about these things. We don't need to worry about it. Okay, so we are once again here to help our students and other people on their journey through this life. We're going to get right into it. We do that 2 ways. The most important way is with our worksheet, which is attached down below on LinkedIn, X, Facebook, websites, etc. Our worksheet, that is the experts helping us navigate through this life in this adventure that we are on. 2 is the podcast. It's the actual routine. It's the repetition of the actual routine. And thus, so it's coming back every day, going through the pain and anguish. I got to do it again. Yeah, it's like I get up at 4:20, have my routine, have my 10-minute full body stretch, and then I'm on the peloton. And for the last few weeks, it's been 20 plus minutes of a very heavy sweat, not heavy breathing. My breathing is maintained. My pulse rate is down, I think, to like the 130s. Not like before when it was short, intense. This is 20 some minutes where it is coming out very, very dripping. Dripping. Okay, so, but here we are, and this is Tuesday, day 2. Let's get some advice from an 80-year-old. Remember, no one makes it alone. That's pretty good for this week. Leadership, getting other people to do what you want. You can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. We need to take Polonius' advice to Laertes about the limits of what you do for your friends, the limits of their involvement with you. We need to focus on that, the limits. The limits. Focus on the limits. I'm just thinking about tomorrow. Okay, today's the day I go to lost wages. Hopefully good things are happening. We're going to try to make them happen. Okay, day 2, week 4. Okay, so week 4 is about leadership. Leadership comes on a spectrum like most things. There's this extreme and that extreme. And here we label this extreme. Yesterday was crisis leadership. Everything is going wrong. Everything you can imagine is going wrong. How do you keep moving forward? Today it's the opposite. You have unlimited power. You are like Caesar. You're like Marcus Aurelius. You have unlimited power. You can have anything you want, whenever you want, for as long as you want it. How do you keep moving forward in a good way? And of course, that was the problem, a problem in Rome. Tremendous amount of power held by one person. Okay. So we are going to learn about that from Michael Sugra. Rest in peace. Talking about Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism. Really a great breakdown, very good breakdown of Western philosophy from the time of Socrates to Stoicism. So a period of, well, he takes it all the way through Marcus Aurelius, so 190 AD, a little bit after that, so let's say 200 AD. From the beginning, upon the death of Socrates. So Western philosophy is divided into a couple main eras. The pre-Socratics, everybody who came before Socrates, and then Socrates onward. Where Socrates had a unified system, and upon his death, it kind of divided into initially 3 main areas. Hedonism, the belief that if you do things that make you happy with limitations, if everybody acted in a way that made them happy with limitations, the world would be a better place. Just do things that make you happy, but not to the extent of hurting someone else. And then the second area was skepticism. I don't know anything. I can't take it on faith. I have to question and inquire because I just don't really know. And then Stoicism, which is fundamentally do the right thing at the right time in the right way for the right reason. Moral virtue is enough. Moral virtue is enough. Just do the right thing at the right time in the right way for the right reason. That's all you need to do. Moral virtue is enough. Understand there are things I can control and things I cannot control. I don't let the things I can't control bother me because I can't control them. If I'm sick, I got to do the things to get unsick. But there's no point complaining about being sick. Just do what it takes to get better. And if you can't control it, don't complain about it. Do what you can do. Moral virtue is enough. Okay, cool. Advice from an 80-year-old. Oh yeah, remember, no one makes it alone. We don't make it alone, people. We don't make it alone. It's good to have somebody, a mate, someone that you can share the, pillow talk, the stuff of life with, a sounding board, someone to goad you, to keep you moving forward in the way you ought to move forward. All under the thing of life is very, very short. A life of 100 years compared to eternity is like the width of a hair on our head to a 7.84-mile walk. It's like a 2-hour walk versus the width of a hair on our head. Makes you go, Okay. So let's see, what else do we have on our hit parade? Our hit parade. Boom. Seth Godin. That's where our Themo Memo comes from. Where'd he go? There he is. Bringing goodwill to the conversation. How are we doing for time? Okay, I think we got enough. It's kind of a long one. Education is distinct from learning. Organized education is a form of indoctrination and certification. Right. If you learn something along the way, so much the better. But way too many people get out. They don't really know much. They're indoctrinated. They're conditioned to be obedient, and they have certificates. Sometimes education leads to learning, but not always. You can win at education by figuring out what's on the test or what the boss wants and parroting it back. In fact, that's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, what do you want? Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Learning is an argument, a conversation designed to change minds. Right. By definition, learning, the result of learning is you have knowledge that you did not have before. You see the world in a different way, perhaps more refined. Learning happens long after we leave organized schooling, and it requires emotional enrollment. We're more likely to learn when we bring a desire to be transformed and to leave our previous assumptions behind. Right, the idea that this is not the place we go to, it's the place we go from. Amplified by social media, there's a rising tide of arguments that purport to be learning that actually lead nowhere. That's because the participants are seeking to score points and gain attention, not to enroll in a mutual process of transformation and learning. Right. What does goodwill look like? Be prepared, or better yet, eager to change your mind. What does goodwill look like? Be prepared to change your mind. All claims should be verifiable. All assertions should be falsifiable. Do the reading, show your work, review your actual agenda. Understand the systems and mechanics at work. Don't simply quote them. Assume goodwill on the part of others. Don't judge an argument by how comfortable its conclusion feels. Question your own expertise. I don't know is a complete sentence. Engage with the strongest version of opposing views. Embrace that not yet versus is different from never. Celebrate your errors and welcome corrections gracefully. Ask helpful questions that support an alternative view before deciding. Agree on the rules in advance and then honor them. Focus on understanding before seeking to be understood. Identify the ideas that you've attached to and temporarily set them aside. Change your mind. That's why you're here. Okay, cool. Seth Godin. Okay, that's 1421 in. Let's see, we talked about week 4, day 2. Week 4 is now that the journey is afoot, you've built your boat, you have your crew, you've got your destination, you've shoved off from the dock, the game is afoot. Now you need to keep moving forward. recognizing there's going to be some good days and some bad days. There might be a lot of bad days. There might be a lot of bad days strung together. Overall, it's a very short period of time. A life of 100 years of pain and suffering is nothing is nothing compared to eternity. Just keep moving forward, fight the good fight. Move forward, 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 onward. Slight improvement every day. Don't think about it, just do it. Don't think about it, be about it, right? Isn't that what they say? Okay, so now we're there, and this is everything is going great. Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics, how to navigate through things, not absent emotion, but controlling one's emotions. I think that's good for today, people. We did our duty, burnt off our purgatory time for one more day. Okay, so with that, we're going to say and cut, and cut.